Alright, it's day number 2. Leaving base camp here. I'm crossing Princess Lake. Getting ready to make my climb up to the Snowball Lakes, which will be up that drainage there. And then hopefully make a... Well, I've made it to Snowball Lakes. There's the Storm Spire, the big, tall, pointy mountain in the distance. Just to the left of that, the very top of that, that's Granite Peak West. And then straight ahead, that's my mountain, Mystic Mountain. You can't see the summit, it's tucked back a ways. Just a beautiful area though. Well, we just made it past the Snowball Lakes. Actually, I think this one might be the last of the Snowball Lakes. There's 4 of them. There's our mountain there. Unfortunately, we have to climb a 700-foot ice and snow wall there, which definitely not going to do that. So I'm going to maybe try to go up the drainage towards Avalanche Lake and maybe try to go around the back way. It's a little bit longer, but I definitely don't feel like climbing that. Well, we're doing it. We're going up the snowfield. Not as steep as I thought, but still fairly steep. This is just the beginning of it. It gets a lot steeper, but I'm going to try to get to these rocks and then stay on the rocks as much as I can. Well, we're almost up to the top of the snowfield. Pretty tough climb, but I think I dodged most of the hard stuff. I was able to stick to the rocks for the most part, which got to be a lot of class 3 scrambling. There's the spire. Should be seeing the Storm Lakes here pretty soon. Well, we're getting closer to our mountain. There it is right there. It's either right there or right there. I'm not sure which one it is. I'm pretty sure it's the one on the right though. We're gonna scramble up here, hit the plateau, and it's about a mile walk on top. Technically, you can't see the summit from here. It's tucked back there a ways, but that's the general direction. We're about 11,000 feet right now, so we got about 1,000 feet vertical gain. Well, I've made it up to the top of the plateau. I've got probably another mile on 400 feet elevation gain, so it's starting to ease up a little bit. There's Pyramid Mountain, Mount Wood, Mount Hague. Our peak is all the way around there. We got to wrap all the way around. Well, we're approaching the summit here. There's a lot more exposure than I was expecting. This is a real narrow ridge line, and there's snow, which is not fun. And you got a couple 1,000-foot drop on each side, so taking it slow. It should open up once we get past this narrow section up here. Well, unfortunately, this is where I'm going to have to call it quits, come back and do it another time without my dog, because a little bit too dangerous for her. She's dead tired anyway. We still gotta go all the way back out. So it only gets a little bit more sketchy up here. It's basically class 3 climbing. So I'm gonna turn around and start heading back. And at least I know the route. I'm pretty much 90% to the peak. I know the route, so I'll be able to come back and tackle this one another time. Well, we're on our way back and we're approaching the snowfield. This will be the last real tricky section. Going down is going to be a little bit harder than going up, and going up was fairly hard, so let's see if I can find my same way down that I came up. Ah, son of a bitch. Oh, I just took a nasty fall, but still got everything in one piece. Pretty darn close to snapping my arm in half, though. I took a pretty nasty fall with all of it on my right arm, so whew. Rock was a real smooth surface and wet, so that was really slippery. It's gonna be tough trying to find my way down. I kind of lost my bearings of where I'm at here. Well, that's what I just climbed down. Not fun at all. Hour and a half to climb down that thing. Now it's starting to rain and snow. Well, we made it back down to Snowball Lakes. That means we're getting fairly close to base camp, probably 2 more miles. Taking a much needed break here at one of the Snowball Lakes. That is what I was on top of. Climbed up the other side. We got probably about a mile left, and we'll be back to camp. Thank goodness. All right, Brooke, you ready to go back to camp? Well, 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 here we are, Princess Lake. Almost back to base camp. That's morning of day number 3. Getting some breakfast. Packing up our camp, and we're gonna get ready to hike out of here. Got 8 miles to hike out, mostly downhill, so shouldn't be too bad. Well, we've made it back to the Mystic Lake Dam. So we've got 3 miles to go to get to the trailhead, and we'll be done.